Hello guys, thank you for joining me once again. I am Missy Rivers. Thank you for liking, sharing and subscribing. We're going to do the Capricorn reading today for Capricorn, July 2021. If you'd like a personal private reading, I am a psychic medium. All my details are in the description box below. Please like, share and subscribe and comment. I'm not a robot and I love to read your comments. I read every single one of them and I reply to most. So come through. This is for Capricorn, for little Cappies. I love calling them Cappies. I love the air sign Cappies. All right, so this is for Capricorn for July 2021. Capricorn, July 2021. I'm getting an overindulgent vibe from the Capricorns right now. Now this actually, they're reminding me, this actually reminds me of the reading we did for, I think it might have been May or April, I'm not sure. But there was an energy, a couple of months ago that we did for the Capricorn. It's almost like, you were warned not to overspend, not to overindulge. And I'm getting this energy of like, oh, it's come around. Maybe you spent too much. Maybe you overindulged in some area. Maybe you overdid it in one way or another. And it's like, oh. Maybe I should have, reined it in to some degree. So there is a little bit of, I'm hearing the word dissatisfaction in your life at the moment, and it is coming through as a sense of like, oh, I probably need to realign here and really need to refocus on what it is I want in order to reset your goals. Perhaps you had a taste of something and then you overindulged in some direction. So Capricorn, your energy is a little bit fickle, to have to say. It is not as stable as what you would hope an earth sign's energy would be like. So your undercard here is innocence, okay? This is also about that forgiveness. If you are feeling a little bit of the guilt for overindulging in some direction, whether maybe you partied too hard, maybe you spent too much money, maybe you were too outspoken at a family event and affected people, maybe you were maybe too overindulgent in food or drink, and maybe you're like, oh, I need to go on a diet now, So there's an overindulgence, but the energy around here is saying, everyone is guiltless. Just realign yourself and move on. Don't live in the place of guilt or being too hard on yourself because of your actions. Just go, all right, well, I'm going to chalk that down as a learning lesson, and then I'm going to move on from that, okay? So the law of attraction, you're being reminded that what you think about becomes in reality. Thoughts become things, vibrate high, and you'll get what you need. Releasing the old, embracing the new, cleanse and detoxify. Perhaps that's a physical thing. If you have been one of those silly, sorry, I shouldn't say silly, I do love you guys. Perhaps one of you guys, one of the Capricorns out there who have been a little bit overindulgent, and maybe you did get a little silly with the alcohol or the food. Maybe it's time for a physical cleanse and detoxify. Maybe it's time to, whatever you're needing in the mind, body and soul, give that to yourself. Trust what you need to do. Just don't stress. Don't stress. It's a very heavy energy. It's like you're heavy in the mind. Wow. Okay. So we're going to go to Capricorn now for Capricorn, July 2021. What do the Capricorns need to know for July 2021? Please message us signs and guidance for July 2021 for the beautiful Capricorns. One of my favorite signs, actually. Wow, okay. Whoa, okay. Whoa. Shit's getting real. Okay, so we've got your undercard. Capricorn is the 9 of Swords. Okay, like I said to you, do not stress. Guiltless. Release the guilt, okay? Whatever's happened, what's happened here is not something you need to feel guilty about. Now, I'm going to go through and we're going to have to clarify some of these because this is a big reading. You've got your first card is actually the King of Swords, okay? This is heavy in thought. So these are thinking, overthinking, overthoughts. It's very, very intense energy. This is you gathering more information. My head's literally hurting thinking about it, okay? So gathering more information, proceeding and finding more, like doing more research, and perhaps even being communicatively quite harsh. So when you're around people, make sure you're speaking nicely. Capricorn, sometimes you can be very upfront. And I love that. I love that. I'm a Scorpio. I love being just keep it real. The Scorpios, Capricorns, and Taurians really like to just call a spade, keep it real, because it's not offensive to be truthful. But a lot of other people out there can't take it. They take it as like, oh, wow, did they really just say that? They need to be very like you need to have very tactful, gentle energy. And sometimes you're not received the way you meaning to be received because you have such good intentions, but sometimes that doesn't come across. So the communication style that you're having of late is showing me that you need to soften it a little bit for the people around you in order for healing and balance to come back into the situation. Otherwise, there could be some challenges that you're feeling. It's like, well, why doesn't anyone want to hang out with me? Why are we not doing this? Why is this happening? Why am I getting this response? Okay, this could be a love situation. This could be a personal situation. It's like, oh, I didn't mean to communicate like that. Why did I get cranky? Why did I do that? It's like almost like you're having a hangover for a fight or hangover for the way you communicate. It's like, oh, I didn't mean it. What's going on? Because I'm seeing this image. Why did I say that? There's a death of a situation, releasing the old, but I tell you what, coming through, the Lovers. It is going to be healed, but you need to allow it to be soft and gentle and kind, and release any guilt and any stress and any heartache that's coming through the situation. All right, we're going to clarify the Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here for Capricorn? Why is the Three of Swords here for Capricorn? Why is the Three of Swords here for Capricorn? Oh. Wow. Oh, bless. Okay, so the Three of Swords is clarified by the undercard of the World. This person, this situation, something could be really important to you, but maybe you're under some personal stress that maybe you're not communicating the best way possible. So when we're stressed in our own mind, our own body, our own mind, body, and spirit, it's like maybe it's nothing to do with that person or that situation, and yet you take it out on them. But so remember that this person, this situation is worth celebrating. It's okay to embrace them fully and be like, you know what? I don't feel very good. I don't feel like I've made the right choice, or I'm feeling a little regret, or I'm not feeling the best right now. I'm needing a little bit of tenderness myself. And if I'm not being treated with a little bit of tenderness and understanding and love and compassion and empathy, then I'm not going to be giving it because I feel like I need to retreat into protection mode. Capricorns do that really well. And they seem harsh when they do it. But anyone who's cross-watching right now, Capricorns don't. They're just like absolutely lovely star signs, but they try and put up this really strong front. So if you see that they're having a hard time and they're being like, no, I don't want to be part of this, or, you know, it's like they get really defensive. But it's actually their subtext saying, oh my gosh, I'm needing a cuddle. I'm needing help. I'm needing an ear to understand where I'm coming from. They're needing you. If you're watching this on behalf of Capricorn, they're needing you. There's a decision that's on their mind. This could be a legal decision. No wonder they're stressed. Maybe they overindulged with something. Maybe they didn't think something through. Now there's a legal consequence. Maybe there is something that's coming through. I know a Capricorn, for example, that is planning a wedding. And maybe there's some situations coming up through about the wedding and the actual process and the legalities that is not being addressed the way that they feel like they should be addressed. So it's causing some harsh conversations, harsh tones, when actually all they really want to say is, oh my gosh, I really hope this happens the way we hope it happens, because there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of hope in the situation. But it's just not coming across the way you probably want it to come across, Capricorn. So choose your tactics and your communication very wisely, because if you don't, you could probably be doubly as sad. If you choose it wisely and just say, oh my gosh, I'm actually really stressed. I need a hug. Let's get through this. Let's move forward. You're going to have the outcome that you want. So choose your words wisely, and that's the advice. I'm sending you lots of love. Beautiful Capricorns. I definitely love you guys. I hope you can take how upfront I was in this reading. But I definitely love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the month. And let's join me for the next reading in August. I'm sending you lots of love from my heart chakra to yours. Thanks, guys. Bye.